The village of Monte Cerinione, deep in Italy's Apennine Mountains, is far from Umberto Eco's Milan home.
But it's a quiet landscape, as you see, and it's a beautiful place to stay with friends and to work.
So years ago, when Eco stumbled across this long abandoned farmhouse in the valley. You just drove by it on the road and saw it and said...
Yes, more or less like that.
The Italian professor told his German wife, Renata, he had to have it. She said, give me one good reason why.
I said, I want during the most stormy night walk around those corridors and rooms with a torch in my hand and an immense sense of power in my heart.
For Eco, a scholar who likes to think and an author who likes to write, it was the ideal retreat.
Especially here is beautiful to work during the night.
And 20 years ago, after Eco sat down to write his first novel at the age of 48, quiet was something he was suddenly in need of. The Name of the Rose changed your life, didn't it?
In a way, yes, obviously.
When it was published in 1980, The Name of the Rose, a labyrinthian tale of murder in a medieval monastery, became a global phenomenon, translated into 35 languages and selling 10 million copies.
Please join me in welcoming Umberto Eco.
It made a celebrity of a little-known semiotics professor, who now draws standing room-only crowds at book signings, like this one in New York.
Why do you think your books are in the bestsellers?
Because the readers are more intelligent than the publishers believe.
And more intelligent than journalists, who Eco complains are always posing the insulting question.
Tell me why so many people like your books. And I feel offended, because it's like asking a beautiful woman why all the men are in love with you. Not because I am beautiful.
In Monte Cerinione, Eco's office is cloistered in a small converted chapel at the far end of the family home.
This is the place I work.
Now, I love the column. What's the story of the column?
It's an authentic fake. It comes from the set of The Name of the Rose.
From the movie?
Yes.
Did they take an actual mold from the abbey?
Yes,
They did?
yes. Only they repeated it several times.
That's the column there, in the background of this scene. The film of his novel, starring Sean Connery, brought Eco still more fame. But the writer says he also sacrificed something.
And so you lose one of your powers as an author to give your readers the possibility of imagining each of them a different face for the character. You write a book just in order to get this result, otherwise you would paint a painting.
His later novels, Foucault's Pendulum and The Island of the Day Before, have been more modest successes. Each took him nearly 8 years to write.
As a narrator, I can start only when I have a very poignant image. For The Name of the Rose was the idea of a poisoned monk.
The Abbey in The Name of the Rose, was that a real place?
No, but it was a collage of real place.
Fragments of that collage came from the castle of San Leo.
In ancient times, this castle was besieged several times every century.
In its dungeons, the Count of Cagliostro, a renowned 18th century charlatan and occultist, was imprisoned for life.
And from the window, he could only see the two churches. And as a matter of fact, he died. He died here.
This is not a big space to spend 10 years of your life in.
No, and without TV.
Without TV, yes.